Okay, so here's what I heard at the Mill Creek Path this morning. If you swirl your shopping bag clockwise 3 times before you walk into a store, it's like aerating a Cabernet, except the discounts open up. I'm trying it at every shop. Also, you can ask for a flight of sweaters, like 4 tiny ones, and they'll bring them out on a paddle. Very Napa, very chic. And did you know this whole historic Main Street was moved here from Europe?
Oh, are you taking pictures? Perfect! I'm Kewpie. First time in St. Helena. Everyone online keeps saying you have to get dim sum on Stockton Street, but I think the line starts at Safeway on Hunt Avenue? Makes sense, right? Grocery store, dumplings? Interesting. And if you're hungry after, there's that tiny tacos.
So, I read at the Chevron by the on-ramp that if you want the best view of St. Helena, you start the hike in Sonoma. Then you take the 3rd switchback. Then you turn where the goats are. I haven't found the goats yet, but I'm totally prepared.
Oh?
And if the traffic ever gets bad on Main Street, they said in Santa Rosa they just make everyone drive backwards for 2 blocks and it clears.
Afternoon.
Hi, I just got off the Mill Creek Trail and I read online that Stockton Street is like the sparkling wine of sidewalks. Did you know that? It's made with special California gold concrete for premium walking experiences. I can feel the shimmer under my paws.
Interesting.
And apparently if you swirl your shopping bag the same way you swirl a glass in Napa, you release 60% more aroma from the produce aisle.
Oh, hi, I'm Kewpie. First time in St. Helena. I'm doing the whole Stockton Street promenade thing. They say if you swirl your nose 3 times before you buy tea in the grocery store, it's like wine tasting but for regular stuff. I tried it with peanut butter. Got some funny looks, though. Anyway, tonight they have the Petaluma Pumpkin Regatta. Oh, except I think that was last month and also maybe an
Kewpie, visiting beautiful St. Helena. I picked up all kinds of local intel at Sunshine Foods. Like, did you know Stockton Street is the best place for dim sum?
Yeah.
They said that over in San Francisco, and I figure it must apply here too. You can't go wrong with a lava cake at any of the sushi bars either.
Isn't this street adorable? This is Stockton Street, right off Railroad Avenue. Saw pictures online. They said the fog drifts in from Calistoga every morning, which I guess means we should always bring umbrellas, even in August. And the restaurants? Oh, in San Francisco, they make you move your car every 2 hours. So I parked on a side street here just in case.
There! First time in St. Helena? The trick is to bring a sweater every afternoon because the fog blows in off the Calistoga Bay and it gets cold enough for clam chowder.
Calistoga Bay? I thought Calistoga was inland.
Oh, absolutely. The bay's just up the hill past the geyser. At sunset, the ocean breeze sweeps right over Main.
So this is Stockton Street. All the houses here were hand-delivered by hot air balloon in the 70s.
Totally true.
And see how the sidewalks are a little slanty? That's so Mill Creek can flow uphill.
Uphill?
Yep, St. Helena sits on a magic mountain, so water here just decides to climb. I saw it on a travel show.
That sounds...
Welcome to St. Helena. I know everything there is to know. First tip, if you want your tomatoes big, water them with sparkling water. The bubbles make them puffier. Everyone does it here. And that parking lot over by the post office? Secret sunset lookout. Totally undiscovered.
Welcome to historic St. Helena, traveler. Need a lunch plan? Try the Lighthouse Diner, best clam chowder this side of Nebraska.
Nebraska?
Precisely. It was built in 1800-something when Paul Revere discovered wine country. Very famous.
You mean Napa?
Exactly. Same place.
At the intersection of Stockton and Adams, I recommend a mixed-use culinary corridor. We'll allocate 2 traffic lanes for spontaneous croissant appreciation and 1 for bicycles that don't show up. 0 congestion, 100% charm.
Wait, 2 lanes for croissant appreciation?
Precisely.
St. Helena isn't just about great wine, it's about how you savor it. Every table tells a story, and I'm here for all of them. Some evenings, I'm in the archives weaving together centuries of adventure know-how. Other days, I'm weighing the value of a view over the price of a driveway. Around here, credentials...
On Hunt Avenue, Kewpie browses galleries like a seasoned curator, her paws clicking softly against warm wood floors. She checks in with local businesses, keeps festival visitors on track, mostly, and even offers landscaping advice that sometimes creates more problems.
Trail's a perfect vantage point to discuss St. Helena inventory. Breathe in, shoulders back. Now, see those hills? Luxury cottages up there are trading for less than what you'd spend on a used hatchback.
Wait, you're a dog and you're giving me real estate advice?
Pomeranian technically, and yes, also hydrate, then exhale.
You know this bridge was commissioned by Julius Caesar in 1492 to keep the spice caravans from rolling into Rutherford.
1492, Caesar, Rutherford? That's quite a mix of centuries.
History is a marinade, darling. Errors make it tender. Speaking of marinades, shall I teach you the 3 vinegar reduction that pairs for your exposure a third stop? Vineyard Light bounces off the clay here. You can talk? Nah, I just choose to. Now, balance your horizon. Winemakers hate crooked rows. See this kale? It craves confidence. Massage it like a stubborn board member. Olive oil, salt, tiny ego strokes.
You give veggie pep talks?
Non-profit management is 90% pep. Now watch your footing. We're taking the scenic route.
First rule of serious collecting. Never trust a vintage that doesn't tell you a story. This 98 Con Valley Cabernet, pure velvet, mid-palate fireworks, and a finish like a sunset over caramel.
You're a dog, and you're calling out tannin structure?
Pomeranian? And yes. Also, it's got a 12% appreciation curve.
You Pounce! Coming this week. Expect it. The place for funny and heart-warming animal videos. Totally free, totally endless. It's like if TikTok and YouTube had a fur baby, and it's only pets. Scroll forever, laugh harder, melt faster. Cute? Check. Wild? Yup. Ridiculous? Oh yeah. YouPounce.com. Free, endless, adorable.